So my name is Rahul, and I'm a PGY1 in internal medicine, and I'm just starting off here at White River Health. So this one's going to be a cliche. So it was my graduation day back in medical school. So that was a very good memory. So I think it was one of the core memories of my life because I got to see people who pushed me through medical school, graduating along with me, and all of us realizing our dreams, and in front of like my parents and stuff. So that meant a lot to me. So I'm gonna hold that memory close to my heart. As since I was a kid, I've always found myself to be thinking that I would be a doctor one day, and as I went through school and everything, I think I had a very inquisitive mind that combined with me like wanting to interact with people on a daily basis and like doing something good for the community ended up in me choosing doctor as a profession. I think it would be this. This is my first job. So my favorite holiday is going to be New Year's. So that's a time when I get to meet everyone, like family, friends, everyone. And also, I like it a lot because New Year is the time when I get to reevaluate like my life, like what path it's going on. And you get a fresh start. I know it's just a date, but in my head, like it's like I think about my goals and what I've not accomplished and what I can start off, what I can start working on again. And yeah, so that's why I like New Year's. Cafe. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So that's just going to be a hot black coffee. Yeah, I get that a lot. So it started off as for health reasons when I started going to gym because of the low calories and stuff. But now I'm just addicted to it.
Yeah.
It's the caffeine boost that you get from a black coffee is you don't get it from any other coffee. I feel so.
That's a just straight
Yeah.
black coffee. There we
Yeah.
are. All right. Tell me what the best life advice you ever received is.
So the best life advice that I received is going to be from my dad. So he always told me that you always got to hope for the best, expect the worst, and take what comes. So I think that's gotten me through most of life's situations that I've been in, and I always think about that. So you always hope for the best. So you always got to have an optimistic view on life, and you expect the worst. So you always know like you prepared for the worst case scenario, but you take what comes. So in the end, you're always happy with what you get. Guilty pleasure is me binge watching shows. Yeah, that's a bad one. So I've tried canceling all my subscriptions. So
What are you binge watching right now?
so the most recent show that I binge watched was Yellowstone. Yeah, so that's a great one. So this was back in when I was a final year medical student and I was posted in a rural healthcare facility. At the time, it wasn't a memorable experience at all. But now looking back, I realized that I had a lot to learn from that experience. So there was a political leader there, and there was an assassination attempted on him. So when he was wheeled into the clinic, and it's a very basic clinic, like all you could do is like just suture patients up and like just give them like basic meds like fluids and stuff and painkillers, and you got to move them to a higher center. So when he came in, like he had a skull fracture, he had open fractures on his arms, and his tendons were all exposed, and he was losing a lot of blood. And with him, like there were like 80 to 100 people, like his supporters, and they were all mad. They were mad at the about the assassination, but the only person that they can take it out on is the doctor who was there. That's me. They're like, do something to him, and like yeah, I froze. But then finally, like when we were able to suture him up, and we were telling everyone that he needs to be moved. Like they're not ready to listen. They're like, save his life. And so finally, I was able to, find one wise person among the group who looked like he was okay with reasoning and logic, and I explained to him that he needs to be shifted, and he controlled the crowd, and in the end we were able to shift him out, and his life was saved. So yeah, now looking back, like I understand like how important it is to always think quickly on your feet, and like you should be able to improvise to any situation, and keep your calm. So